Hello, my dears and my darlings. I decided to share a bit of this journey with you. What a beautiful part of this YouTube community. I am at like a flat spot, an observatory deck sort of thing with a ladder. Angel waits down below, who does not wish to show her face because she's feeling slighted at the moment. I had a thought on this hike when I love stretches of sobriety. It allows for clarity if you get down to too much confusion, but I also love the ganja, and I also love the food I eat, and I also love all creatures that cross my path. There are many earthly things to enjoy in this life. So I was thinking today, since the YouTube community is not growing, although I have helped very many people, and being Jesus Christ incarnate, it's like my place is at the pulpit. My place is for all those eyes and ears who wish to listen. And so tomorrow I am going to enter a church, and I'm going to inquire and perhaps confess, and perhaps, go on my knees in a place of worship on this planet in a way I never have before, and see where that leads me. Oh. Spirit will strip you of things you do not need, so as I relearn this, I share it unto you again. Because we all need reminding from time to time, especially as we awaken, especially as we commit and recommit to what is pure and true, which is natural law, which is seemingly so distant, especially in a world that operates around cars. It's very strange. Anyway, babies, love and light to all of you. The fly of change landed on my left hand. I'll share with you a picture. Do I take you down now? No, I don't want to drop the laptop. Oh my goodness, no. Let's not tempt fate. But there's a lovely rock garden circle with plants sprouting from it. So it's like this nice little fairy circle. There's a lot of glass here though, but what can you do? What can you do? Love it away, love it away, love it away. Love it away, love it away, love it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. What's that song? Haven't heard that one in a hot minute. Oh, excuse my little ramblings, but I love talking to y'all. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a real believer, put it to the test. Share me. It's like one of those Facebook things. If you believe I'm back, let people know. Guide them my way. I'm growing. Oh, have I shed some doubts today, babes? Have we got room to grow? The lesion and myself. Feeling the heart and the sacral and the solar open. Just sitting here with y'all. So if you're sitting with me right now, just know that you're benefiting. You're getting we're Reikiing. It's like I can't not transmute the space. And do y'all hear that siren? Transmutation. I am sorry, lover, if you are watching. And twin flames or those who are seeking true love. Yo, recognize your own faults. My mom had narcissistic personality disorder. It's when a person is observed by another human being and they get slapped a label for someone who is so afraid of being rejected that they do the rejection first. And it can get really bad. But I remember having this moment of self-realization years ago when I was still communicating with over half of my family. And I heard that voice, and it was a self-realization, but it felt like it was an aha moment. It was a thought that pierced the veil into me. And it was like, oh man, if my mom has NPD, I've got to have traits of NPD. I've got to have it myself, just by being her kid. being of absorption. I do believe that NPD and evil people are just empaths that have been so abused. And we all want that love, and we all idolize that love outside of ourselves. The cycle of abuse, it's really hard to unlearn. Hi, B. Shout out to Gothropology, by the way, on Instagram. She's a lovely goddess. She did a beautiful reading for me, telling me to thank my patrons, and a bee was on the table the whole time. I wanted a picture, but I didn't. I respected the moment, the magical moment, for what it was. And we thought the bee was passing because it was just there, so gentle, not moving. And I was like, I think that bee's passing. But when the reading was done, it was gone. The royalty, the nectar of life. And if we could mimic in a more natural way, if we work with machinery, if we use our bodies with the machinery and make it more out of wood and fibers, plant fiber, and actually work with the air the way the bumblebee does. Like, it has this reverse thing. Science figured out how a bumblebee with that little wing can actually stay and move around. It's awesome. I hear you, Bubbas. Am I rambling? No. I don't care. No. Is there anything else I want to say? No. So maybe that's my cue to go. We are on our hike, and we only did just get started. And so I love all of you so much. Wish me luck. Pray for me as I enter the doors of the church that I fear might reject me. The world, the followers, those who claim to be under Jesus Christ's word. What will happen when they look upon He again and they are not as they expected? Surprise, bitches. I'm back. No doubt, no doubt. Storytime, kids. Adventures. I'm just taking you on an adventure today. Okay. Yo. The thing that bothers me the most about the lore that I am familiar with is the Adam and Eve story. And I will tell you why. They are so comfortable telling the story from the man's perspective, from the man's implementation, from the man's ability to co-create, except for the story of Adam and Eve and Lilith. If you imagine these people as real people, your neighbors, your fiery spirited women, your bitchy women, your demand their right women, compared to those who are much more genteel and fairy and easily plucked, but when let be, a mighty sight to behold. Now, in my mind, if that story is based off of a true story, like many stories often are, Lilith said no. Adam got mad. Lilith ended up dead. And then he plucked. He let his snake bite before the apple dropped. From Eve's perspective. Put away the fig leaf, Adam. Do not put the wife away. And every woman is your wife when in the collective of God consciousness with the experience of duality, we are all one. So dare you see yourself separate as the other? Dare you also have the same compassion for yourself unto them. Do not get angry when a woman says no in any of her fashions. She is reacting to the degree of her health and her authentic reaction to you. And good guys, if you sense a throb of fear, if she stops moving and stops breathing, you stop. You look her in the eye, you ask her, what is the matter? Yes? Can I get your heart beating again? Take a breath, I'm here. Why are you scared? I guarantee you, you don't know their pain. And I am so sick and tired of mankind playing dumb against nature and against the feminine force of creation and all those that embody it in the physical reality. How dare we condemn our own mothers from breastfeeding while we mechanically suck the mother's milk of another species creatures, after we mechanically shut off our hearts to be able to rob a baby from its mother, and vice versa. How dare we practice Holocaust conditions for any being? Enough with the war, enough with the entrapment, enough with the punishment. It doesn't exist. No more. Empower the feminine force. Divine masculines, forgive yourself for denying that intuition inside of you that is the feminine force. Forgive yourself for who you had to be for your own abuses laid upon you. Everybody, we gotta change. And if you've been working on loving yourself, go deeper. And if you haven't been, start now. It's the only way you'll be able to truly relate to your brethren, to your kindred, to your kind, and beyond. In Christ consciousness, we are all one. I am the sands of this mountain. Inside, I can relate. That's exercising empathy. That's not just being a tourist in these mountains. It's feeling these mountains. It's absorbing them in your soul. Did it once with different mountains. Much stronger, much colder, much more wild. But the effect is the same, if that's what you intend. Add on, edit to the Lilith story. Don't mind these, I'll find a better place. But Powerline, talk about a great direct reflection. But maybe you can see the details of these mountains. And I'll give you the other part. Ready? So nice. Okay, so lie down. Lie down. Don't test me. No, stay. I said stay. And you will earn the treat when you've stayed. Leave it. Edit to the Adam, Lilith, and Eve. Once Adam did that, he started a culture of bullying. He tricked people into a mirror truth that not only was he not at fault, he was to be praised. Do you hear these crows? They're doing barrel rolls. They're flying right overhead. It is not that I hate Adam or any of their embodiers, any of the people who may be acting in ignorance or bullying. At this point, it's just the cycle of abuse. And at this point, what this comes down to, as three crows pass over silently, this is a beautiful message, to recognize the abuses in yourself. Recognize where you're acting out in hurt. Been there, done that. It's letting it go that's the hard part. It's letting it go that's the easy part. After a while, you have to choose happiness. You have to choose forgiveness of the self every moment of every day. when you begin to self-doubt, you know? You know? We all have those shadow bits of us. And a little bit. Leave it. Lie down. Stay. When you choose, you gotta choose again and again and again. When you subscribe, this is not something that you do once and God's just like, okay, here's the flow, babe. Like, you gotta choose it every single day. Anytime you have a stimuli, anytime there's any sort of conflict against this. You're the key to world peace, babes. Oh, hi, and we're protected as we do this. Sons of Adam, embrace the Eve by letting her be in any of her forms. This can be a sissy man who just has flower fae energy. Let them be artists, let them be dancers, let them be genteel, let them be beautiful to look at, let them fuck who they want and drink what they want. We're all beautiful. And if you don't see that in another, you don't see that in yourself, son of Adam. Those that operate well under the patriarchy, those who believe certain stimuli, subliminal stimuli, like conditioned subliminally, to allow the stimuli of a woman to be something, to be an illusion. You've been programmed. You can deprogram yourself. Uninstall. Again and 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 again. If you're going to kill the Liliths of this world, listen to the Eves, good guys who don't kill Liliths. But be careful how you think about her too. End of this chapter. Who knows how many more? Oh yeah. Treating women as criminals for using her body as a commodity, a bodity. I like it. Reducing her to nothing but her form and then criminalizing her for using the form to work the system that idolizes it. Ooh-wee. Love that away. No, thank you. Mama says no. Dada says no. Lilith was a balance. Adam was not. And they don't have to be the true originals, especially painted as white. But they can be the originals of this culture, where things went wrong. Racism is silly as sin. Land was together once, broke apart. Some animals ended near cooler places. And then what? Looked at where they came from and feared the difference? Instead of seeing them as extra, as decoration of the palette of life? How did white people get so angry? Hello, son of Adam and daughter of Eve. So, yeah, Adam was a big bully in my recollections, in my interpretation, in my resonation. Being born in this feminine form, you did not. How can there be so many churches with so many followers of Jesus Christ? It's the label, it's the this of Christ and Lutheran Christian and blah, 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 blah. How many Christians can repeat to me words of Christ and tell me that they follow them? Don't put away the wife. I'm born as the wife now. You want to put me away? Do you want to be put away? None of us want to be put away. Not the cows, not the crows, not the horses, not the dogs, not us. We're animals, or have you forgotten? That feels warm and tingly right here, all the way down my dragon spine. Spread my wings and fly. Yes. Ah. Doubt you'll be able to see, but why not? On those hills are a flock of flying crows, and against the darker mountains, reflecting the sun, they look white. Ah, they've mastered mirroring, have they not? Ooh, and one's kind of like hiding, chirping. They don't want to be seen, but they want to be heard. Ooh, talk about the feminine force right now. Close your eyes and listen, masculines. We love you. From all the femmes. The creators of this illusion world, the sons of Adam, have forgotten the importance of remembering that what they will create will last on after their death. It will. Do you know why we have so many cars? Adam ruins everything? Dude. And it fit in well with the 40-hour work week and the weekend and the fair wages. It was like, oh yeah, if we treat our machinery of people a little bit better, give them time to enjoy their life and a little extra money, it'll be good for our business. Here, be well rested, have some money, buy a car. And it's like, with all of this technology here, bless its heart. Hi everyone, what a time to be alive. This computer will be with the earth long after I am dead. Long after this organic machine decomposes, because it will go into the ground of its natural way. Do I even want a cotton sheet? Do I want to be burned? Do I want to be buried? Throw me to the birds in the desert, babe. Or if I get to die unkilled by a predator. Anyway. So, just a thought. All creators and inventors and dreamers and doers of this world, all we have to do is put our mind to a similar, unified, hopeful place, and anything is possible. Till next chapter, or who knows?